wanted to share some tips with you for those of you that are in direct sales and you want to start posting to attract customers. Okay, I'm going to give you a proven strategy, and this proven strategy is something that social sellers are doing today. Okay, so if you are marketing, if you're selling anything online, if you are selling products, services, whatever it is, most of my audience is going to be direct sellers anyway, but if you are selling anything online, this is probably one of the most, I would say, one of the most best practices that you can incorporate into your strategy if you're not already incorporating it. So if you're watching live, hashtag live in the comments. Hey, Melanie, welcome to the party. So let's just talk about this really quickly. Posting to attract. The goal for your business, okay, is to be able to start showing up. And when you start posting, you want to be able to attract organic conversation into your business, okay? And the reason why you want to be able to do that is because, hello, we don't like chasing people around, right? Comment below if you really enjoy chasing people. Now, another portion of direct sales in general, or just selling in general, of course, you have to have a really good follow-up process to have these conversations with people so that you can convert, right? Find out, what the best possible solutions are for them. But in general, you want to be able to have a strategy that you can use over and over and over and over and over again into your business to consistently attract new humans into your business. So if you're watching live, or if you end up catching this on the replay, comment below. Let me know, what company are you distributing for? Are you in direct sales? And if you are, what company are you selling for? And what do you actually sell? What kind of products do you sell? Because we're gonna use that here in just a minute. Now, when you share with me what company you sell and what kind of products, think about the niche that you're in. Think about the genre. What type of products you actually sell. Is it beauty products? Is it cooking? Are you in style, right? Are you in an organizational type of business? Regardless of what kind of business you are in, it's important to know these things, because I would say maybe an advanced version of this training is that you can create strategic posts about your business that are going to attract ideal customers to your posts without having to say, hey, this is 31, right? Hey, comment on my 31 post. Hey, comment on my Mary Kay post. There are strategic ways that you can post about this. I always get this question, you guys, and it's a very consistent question that I get. I get questions all of the time from people. And this is the question: how do you actually post in public, right? Because a lot of our companies, we have these restrictions, we have these violations, right? Or we have these perceived restrictions, perceived violations that we want to avoid. As in, we don't want to post our sales graphics. We don't want to post our links everywhere because we're not allowed to do those things. But let me just tell you, there are things that you can do, and there are things that you can post in public spaces, okay, for you to be able to attract people to your posts and sell them on products. All right, there's a right way and a wrong way to do things. I always say that. So I'm going to share with you just a few things here on just showing you how to post that way. By the way, if you're watching live, do me a favor. If you can share this live out, that would be great. Share it. Comment below with the word shared once you have shared this. This is going to be super valuable for your business, and this is going to be something that is so freaking important for you to utilize, because let me just tell you, one of the most powerful things that is overlooked in direct sales that people are just not teaching enough of is the fact that parties are not everything, okay? Parties are not everything. Parties should not be the lifeline of your business if you're in direct sales. Why? Why is that the case? Many of you might have noticed a decrease in sales. Many of you have noticed a decrease in engagement and participation. Comment below if that sounds like you. Many of you maybe have noticed that not a lot of people, okay, are opting into your parties, and it's not because your strategy sucks, okay? It's not because, people don't necessarily want to attend and want to do the thing, but the problem is that we have an outdated strategy that we're continuing to use, and we're not revolutionizing it. We're just sticking to the one strategy, and we're not finding other ways to attract business into our business. So that's what this live is all about, okay? So let me just share with you really, really quickly. When it comes to posting to attract customers, okay? When it comes to posting to attract customers, one of the most important things that I need you to understand, and I need it to just enter your brain waves, okay? For some of you, there's a mental block to this, all right? Which is why I'm continuing to really speak on this topic so that people can start to release that mental block. You have got to have a public outlet for your business. Comment below if you have, a public outlet for your business. And let me just tell you this too, it needs to be beyond just your business page. Some of you are going to say, oh, well, I have my VIP group, but then I have my business page. That's great. But a lot of you guys are not seeing a lot of results on your business page, right? Holla at your girl, okay? Some people are seeing incredible results. Other people are seeing not so great results. Let me tell you why. Because your people are not hanging out on pages, right? You haven't converted your VIP group members over to your business page. And if you have, you're struggling to find new people, all right? Let me just tell you, one of the best places for you to be able to market your business authentically is on your personal Facebook. I'm talking about where your friends are hanging out. The people that you interact with, the people you go to church with, people that you went to high school with, people that, you've added that you socialize with on your personal page. I bet you the majority of you guys are not even posting there. And before you stop me and say, Janet, I can't market myself on my personal page. You don't understand. My company has these restrictions and these violations. My friends, I'm not saying to post a sales graphic. I'm not saying come join Mary Kay. I'm not saying post your links out there. I'm not even saying to show your company logo in public, which, by the way, I would not do that. I would not say I'm a Mary Kay consultant on my personal page, because your goal on your personal page and your goal when it comes to posting in public to attract customers, your goal is to be able to create curiosity and to drive engagement. You just excite in public, but you sell in private, okay? We don't do any of the selling portion in public unless you're doing something like a reel, right? Or you're talking in your stories. Those are great places for you to actively say, come buy my product. Here's why you need my product. But on your personal feed, your timeline, where you make your status post, where it says what's on your mind right now, where all your friends can see, right? You don't post sales stuff on there. You can go through my personal page if you want to use mine as an example, but I've never, ever, ever asked anybody for a sale on my personal page. I'm not like, hey, come buy my product. Here's the link, right? It's only $27. Here's the link. There's a right way and a wrong way, my friends, okay? And this is exactly why we're having this conversation and why we've launched our 5-day social sellers breakthrough bootcamp, which if you haven't signed up, by the way, it's free to register. So make sure to click the link and go and sign up for this. Okay. All right. I missed a comment on here. I've posted pics for which nail strips I should wear. Yeah, those are really good posts. My profile says I'm good for sharing with people, shareable. I can't remember what they call it. Yeah. So your personal page, like your personal timeline. I'm not talking about your business page. I'm not talking about your VIP group. Your personal page, your personal Facebook. You want to make sure that it's in a public status, okay? If you want to attract people and if you want to find people and you want people to find you organically, put it in public, okay? Make it public. That's one just pro tip there. If you haven't already done that for your business, make sure to go ahead and do that, okay? The other portion that I want to share with you, let's talk about the actual posts. Janet, what do you actually post on your personal timeline, which for some of you might be a super scary place. If it is, comment below if it is. That's okay, by the way, if it's a scary place. That is what this boot camp is all about, my friends, okay? I'm going to give you some cliff notes here. I'm going to give you some really good tips that you can take today and go implement so that you can go ahead and see that result real quick, so you can know what I'm talking about, and then you can come back and sign up for this boot camp. okay? Which, by the way, once again, it's free. You can sign for 5 days and come and join us. Let's talk about these posts though, okay? When you're posting on your personal Facebook, I want you to think about this really important factor, because I think this is a factor that not everybody really talks about. Do you know social media platforms' goals? Like, do you know Facebook's goal? Obviously, they want to monetize. Obviously, they want to make money. Yes, but there's another goal that they have, because Facebook understands that in order for these platforms to generate an income, you have to be able to do one really, really important thing. You have to be able to get people to connect with one another, okay? I want you to take that concept and take it back into your direct sales business. Take it back to what it is that you're actually doing and how it is that you're marketing online. If you are not actively connecting with other humans, engaging with other humans outside of the same 200 people in your VIP group, okay? This is why we talk about a public outlet. If you are not engaging with other humans, it's going to be difficult for you to make sales. And I want that to land with you, because again, I have these conversations with direct sellers on a daily basis, okay? I have a coaching program where I coach people. I have an academy membership where I talk to people in there pretty often. And it's same across the board. There are some people that understand this concept, and then there are some people that are thinking, but it's against the rules. What do I actually post in public? How do I make this into an actual sale? Well, the first thing that I want you to think about is the fact that first, posting and having conversations, organic conversations with people and truly connecting with people in a place where they're already hanging out is the smartest thing that you can do right now if you are not doing that. If you are in a gerbil wheel, that's what it is. Like if you're a gerbil inside of a wheel and you're going the same circle over and over again, you're not going through a new route, right? You can't find new roads. You can't find new routes. You can't find new paths. So in order for you to get off the gerbil wheel of the same people in your VIP group, the same customers, the same people that are commenting, the same 5 people that comment on your post, right? In order to get out of that, you have to go where people are hanging out. Where are people hanging out? I guarantee you, the majority of people are not hanging out in your VIP group. They are just not hanging out in your VIP group. And they might not even be on your business page yet because they're not fully aware that you are there. Maybe some people, right, your tried and true fans are aware that you're on your business page, right? Maybe the people that do purchase with you and that do participate, maybe they've migrated over to your business page and they're supporting you there, which is great. But the people that you want to attract are not going to hang out on your business page. They're just not going to. So where are they? They're on your personal timeline, my friends. That's just one place, okay? I've always taught people one thing, and one thing that it just needs to be engraved is that you don't want to have a million different platforms. I taught this last Sunday, right? Who was here on the last Sunday segment we just hosted here on the business page? You don't want to necessarily just have a bunch of platforms. You don't need to be on Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, all these other places. I think there's a thing called like Kick It. I don't even know. Like there's so many out there. It's like hard to keep up with. You really genuinely just need one. You just need one. And if you can master the one platform, which for the majority of you, I'm not going to say all of you, but the majority of you, it is Facebook, okay? If you can master one of them, and you can master all the different aspects that Facebook already has for you to offer for free, my friends, okay? You don't have to overexhaust yourself posting in all the places. You don't have to overexhaust yourself posting left, right, up and down on all these platforms and keeping up with a million different algorithms. You don't need to do all that. You just need to pick one place. And here's my rule. Write this down if you haven't already written this down. You need one platform, right? You need one place to host your community, okay? So wherever you are nurturing your community, if it's in your VIP group, fantastic. If it's on your business page, fantastic. If it is your Instagram, right? Some of you guys are really honing in on Instagram. If that's where you nurture your community, great. You need one place for that. You don't need a million of them. Just one. Okay? Then you need one public outlet. Just one public outlet. Okay? If it's your business page and you're seeing traction, and if you're able to post stories and do reels on your business page and you're getting traction that way, great. That's your public outlet. But it doesn't need to be all over the place. You don't need to be in a million different platforms. But you need one place to nurture your community, one public outlet to start, okay? Because this is how you're going to attract customers to you. This is how you're going to attract new conversations, which I'm going to get to the post here in just a second. And then the last place is you need also a place where people are seeing you daily, okay? People can connect and build a relationship with you daily. Do you know why? Because this is how it works. You're here, your customer is there on the other side of the screen, right? But the problem is you have not created the trust bridge. Okay, do you see the visual I'm giving you here? I just want to make sure you got the visual. This is me on one side of the bridge, you are on the other side of the bridge. Right now, there's just space, okay? You just have this air, open air, okay? With which really your customers can go in any direction if they want to. What you need to do is create a trust bridge, okay? I call it the trust bridge. The trust bridge is created over time, okay? You can create trust in 5 days with people if you're showing up for 5 days in a row. But you need an avenue where people can see you every single day. And yes, you can post on your feed every day, but most of you are not going to post a picture of you every day. Most of you are not going to go live on your personal page every single day. So what's the solution? The solution is stories, okay? Stories and or reels, okay? Those are great places for brand exposure, overall visibility, being able to attract new eyeballs because you're in a public setting where new people can actually find you, okay? And it's a great place to build relationships. But even if you don't navigate towards reels yet, maybe some of you are like intimidated by reels, which I totally get, okay? It takes work to keep up with reels, to be honest. But when it comes to stories, that is an avenue where you can build relationships fast. I'm going to tell you, I make the majority of my sales for my products, for my network marketing business via stories. In fact, the 3 places that I sell my product the most, you guys want to know where that is? Stories, my text list, okay, which is huge, right? There's balloons. I don't know how I do that. When I do this, it just makes balloons. So stories, my text list, okay, and my personal feed. Like people look at my posts, they comment on my posts, I get into conversation with them, and then I end up making sales. Is it that instantaneous every single time? No, it's not that instantaneous every single time, okay? There are going to be some days you show up in your stories and you have 5 people come and ask you what it is that you do and can I try your products. Then you're going to have other days you show up in your stories and then maybe people are just watching. You're going to get new people watching you on a consistent basis, but people watch you and they decide whether they want to continue watching you, right? And here's what you'll notice when you start showing up in these public spaces. You'll have new people watching, but then some, your people are going to continue watching, right? And then those are the people that you're going to be like, okay, she's been watching me for 5 days in a row. It's time for me to reach out and say something to her, okay? What do you actually post? Let's talk about actually posts, okay? We're not going to tap too much into stories and reels, but let's talk about your actual feed posts. What do you post on your timeline, on your personal Facebook to attract customers, but also stay compliant with your company? By the way, hashtag value in the comment section if this is valuable so far. I hope it is, okay? I'm going to dive more into this stuff in the bootcamp. So if you haven't signed up, you can sign up for free. There's a link on this video somewhere. I think it's at the bottom. Click there and sign up and register. We have a 5-day breakthrough 5-day breakthrough bootcamp to show you how to become a social seller. Because right now, some of you guys are still doing the old school direct sales model thing, and we need to start modernizing your approach, my friends. Party's great. It's great to have a strategy for that. However, you need to have another outlet because it is 2024 and most companies, a lot of companies are actually converting into an affiliate model, into a network marketing model. Why? Because that is the direction that people are going in. That is, people want convenient shopping. People don't want to sit through 5 to 7 day parties. That's a controversial statement. I know some of you guys are going to come at me for that, but I'm just being honest with you. Not everybody has the time or the patience. You're not going to find hostesses most of the time that are going to be willing to sit through 5 to 7 days of parties and all the instructions and all the steps and all the things that they have to do. I'm just being honest. Nobody wants to tell you the honesty, but that's the honesty. Will there be people? Yes. I'm sure you'll have some engaged hostesses. I'm sure you're going to have some fantastic, profitable virtual parties. But here's the reality. The social media with a 31-minute lifespan of the average person that spends time on social media on a daily basis, they only spend 31 minutes on Facebook. 31 minutes on Facebook, right? 8-second attention span. We have to keep up with that, unfortunately. But we have to keep up with that. But luckily, that is what this breakthrough is for. So if you want to keep up and if you want to learn all the things, sign up for free. There's a registration link here. Here's the other piece that I want to share with you. What do you actually post on your timeline? So here's what I want to share, okay? Number one thing that you can always post that is always going to get engagement. And if you're posting consistently on your timeline, okay, whether it's 3 days a week, 4 days a week, you get to decide on that. If you're engaging on social media and you are posting, one thing that is going to really help you is posting open-ended questions. Comment below with the words open-ended questions, okay? Open-ended questions is one of the most powerful things that you can do to attract people organically to your content, okay? Why is that so powerful? And if you don't know what an open-ended question is, I had somebody ask me that last Sunday. It's a question that allows people to answer with more than one word response, okay? So it could be like, you know, what does your morning routine look like? For, you know, there's so many different ones that you can think of, right? Where are you going on vacation this summer? You know, if I had you speak on stage for 20 minutes, what could you go on and on about with no notes? Those are simple questions, right? But also, aside from open-ended questions, guys, there's also a different type of post. Even if you get one-word responses from people, it's still going to attract easy engagement from people. So even if you post things like, are you a morning person or a night owl? Comment below, right? Or don't even say comment below. Don't even put the call to action there. Morning person or night owl, which are you, right? Iced coffee or hot coffee. Even if you do this or that posts that have nothing to do with your products, nothing to do with your business, those are easy posts, which by the way, prime time to post in your timeline, anywhere from like 8 to like 10 a.m., okay? That is prime time. Post it, use a colored background feature, okay? Because Facebook really likes when you use their features. I don't know if you guys notice. I'm not using StreamYard for my live right now. I'm using my Facebook, like the actual Facebook live button, which sometimes we fight. Like sometimes me and Facebook, we're just not friends sometimes because it's funky. But guess what? Facebook really likes when you use their features, okay? Facebook really likes live video. Facebook really likes when you use their polls, when you use their colored background features, when you use all their stickers, the features that already come on Facebook. They like that stuff. They like when you use it. So use it because they're going to be like, ooh, you're using our stuff. We're going to show it to more people. That's how it works, okay? But here's also how it works. When you post these kind of questions with a colored background, some of you are probably wondering, how the heck does that turn into a sale? Again, yes, keep the sale in mind, but I want you to first keep in mind that your goal on social media is to play into what the platform wants you to do. If you want it to perform for you, you have to perform for it, okay? You have to give to receive. So how do you do that? The platforms want you to connect with people. How do you connect with people? Questions. You know why those work? What's one thing we know about women in general? Okay, this isn't like a sexist comment. I'm just saying women like to give their opinions, right? Give them the opportunity to give their opinion on something. I guarantee you, if you post an opinion type question, don't make it political or religious, guys, because it's just going to cause controversy. Just a tip, all right? However, controversial posts tend to do very well too. So if you want to like really spike your engagement, if you're ready for it, you can post something controversial because those tend to do very well. However, If you ask a question to get somebody to give you their opinion, you're going to get their opinion. Okay? You can even post something like, one thing that tends to work really well, that seems to work on everybody's platforms, however it's situational, is, home remedies for something. Like if you're trying to solve a problem or alleviate a symptom of yours, post any kind of question like, hey, what's the best thing? What's the best natural remedy for a cold, right? For whatever reason, those posts go nuts because everybody has an opinion. Everybody has some kind of remedy that their grandma taught them or that they learned somewhere or they saw on TikTok, and they're going to share with you, okay? They're going to share with you. The point is, the more people that you can get to engage and comment and share their opinions on posts, the more people you have that you have the opportunity to get into conversation with. So to answer your question, how the heck does that turn into sales? You got to connect with people first. You need the people first before you can even think about making sales. Okay? So how do you attract them? Easy questions with a colored background. Try this out. It's still morning time, or at least where I'm at. It's still morning time. You can easily right now come up with an open-ended question and go and test that out on your feed. Another pro tip, if you're trying to figure out like what questions to ask, like how to actually get engaged with people on your personal feed. One thing that you could do too is you can take a look at, I like to use ChatGPT for this, but look on ChatGPT and what national holiday is today? Is it like a, strawberry day, or is it like a dessert day? You know how like there's like weird holidays, like it's National Sibling Day, right? Bank off of those. Okay, you can easily create an engagement question off of whatever holiday is going on. Create an open-ended question and post it on the wall. Hey, today is National Donut Day. What flavor donut is your favorite, right? That's just a general example. But the more people you need to comment, here's where the next level comes in, okay? Here's the next level. The more people that end up commenting, which you'll be surprised, every time I have people to do this on their personal page, they're always surprised how many people come from the woodworks. How many people comment on their posts they didn't even expect to see their comments, right? They didn't even know they were friends with these people or still friends with these people, okay? You have leads. They're out there. They're hanging out. You just need to be hanging out where they're hanging out. That's the problem that you're having, is you're hanging out in your VIP group and on your business page and you're like, waiting for people to come, when that's not how it works. You have to go get it, and you have to go hang out where people are hanging out, okay? So here's how it works. People will comment and say their opinion, and then your job is to continue to play into the algorithm while you're connecting with people. How do you do that? You reply to their comments, okay? And if you can, see if you can make that one comment and turn it into 3 comments, right? I always make that as a mental goal. When people comment on my stuff, people comment, okay? And I'll go in, I'll reply, but I'll see if I can ask a question. Or I'll say something funny that promotes an additional response on the post. Why do you want to spend your time doing this? You can spend 5 minutes a day, every day doing this. This is going to help your post be shown to more people, okay? Because what happens is you make your post, a couple people comment, Facebook's like, ooh, people are liking this post. Let me show it to a little bit more people. Then you're replying to the comments and they're replying to the comments and more people are seeing the post because Facebook is like, ooh, let's take it to the next level here, right? Let's take it to the next level. And now show it to even more people. And so you're replying and then people are continuing to comment and Facebook is like, ooh, it's even getting more comments now. So it's going to continue to show it to people, is my point. I hope that's making sense. Drop some heart emojis if this is making sense. I know the majority of you are probably going to watch this on the replay because I didn't send an email. I didn't make an announcement that I was going live. But I felt it in my system today to share this with you so that you can take these tips and these ideas and go immediately implement. You can instantly boost your engagement right now with what I just gave you. Follow those tips, go post, and understand anybody that comments on your post. Write this down. Anybody that comments on your post is a lead, okay? Anybody that comments on your post is a lead, all right? Understand that. Write it down, save it, and get that. These are people that have come out and they are engaging on your post, which means These are people that you can then create conversation with. Here's the rule that I like to share. Okay, here's the formula. I don't know if I made this up. I probably didn't make it up, but to me in my brain, it makes sense. And I created this language so that it can make sense to you. Your goal on social media is to connect with people. And you want to connect with people so that you can conversate with people. Then when you conversate with people, you can get yourself in those conversations that turn into conversions. Okay? And if you're scared about the conversion portion, you guys, I am going to be doing a 5-day boot camp. I want for you to just register. It's free to register. There's a link on this video. Come and join me. It's the 5-day Social Sellers Breakthrough. I'm going to show you exactly what to do in order to convert your business into just a direct sales business, from direct sales to a social selling business. We need to get with the times. We're going to modernize your strategy. We're going to do it in just 5 days. There's going to be so much value. The lives are going to be long, okay? It's 5 days. They're going to be long. You can grab VIP on the next page if you need the replays and the workbook and all that jazz. But I want to encourage you to come and join us because you're not going to want to miss this, okay? We start 6/24. I hope that this was helpful. Hashtag value in the comment section if it was. And I will see you guys later. See you guys in there. All right. See you later. Bye.